everybody and welcome to my channel. This is your one-stop for all things fragrance related content. If you love perfume, you love finding great value for perfume, and you want reviews, hauls, clones, dupes, and opinions on the OG, you've come to the right place. So if that sounds interesting to you, stick around, join the tribe, click that like button and subscribe, and we'll get right into it. So without further ado, I decided today to pick up a few of the much talked about, raved about, I can't really say raved about, I've gotten very mixed reviews on it, and I'll jump into that in a second, on the Milk Bar times Bath & Body Works sprays. So I happened to be able to pick up a few of them the other day. They were on sale for one day only, I believe, for $5.95 a mist. So I said, for $5.95 a mist, what the hell? Let me try them. Let me bring this information to you so you can make the smartest decisions for your wallet and decide whether or not these are something that you want to include in your fragrance wardrobe or just want to pass altogether. So on that note, I'm going to jump right into. I picked up 4 out of the 5. I did not pick up all 5. One of the ones I did not pick up was peppermint bark. Truthfully, because I had no interest whatsoever, even, I'll tell you what it smells like, a Yorkshire peppermint patty. Simple, that's it. I had no interest in smelling it, so I didn't want to own it or get into a scenario where I then had to declutter it. So I figured I would just stick to the basics, what seemed to work for me in the store, and go from there. So, stepping into, I'm not rating these in any particular order. I'm just gonna go by like individual smell. The first one, which I think in truth really would be in my #1 spot of all of them, is the Milk Bar birthday cake. Now, the packaging is absolutely adorable. I will give it to them in that regard. It has a cute little swizzle straw. It has, you know, like the pink, it definitely gives Milk Bar vibes. I was fortunate enough to live by one of the original Milk Bars that Christina Tosi opened. So I remember first when her like Milk Bar truffles came out, her birthday cake truffles, and they were absolutely delicious, a little too sweet for my liking, but hey, everyone has their journey. So it was interesting to see, you know, having followed Christina along her whole journey, like how much these fragrances mesh with what, you know, she was doing in terms of her baking. So #1 is the Milk Bar birthday cake. Look, guys, it's a lovely vanilla smell. Am I gonna say it blows my socks off? Absolutely not. Like, it is definitely the smell of a lovely cupcake. It's very photorealistic. I smell this, and to me it smells like when I'm making with my kids, like I'm baking a funfetti cake. Definitely has that smell. It's a body mist. Is it gonna last forever? Probably not. But that being said, you know, you can layer it with their lotion, which is quite lovely, and you know, I love their lotions, so I'm never gonna complain about those. And you will get, you know, significant bang for your buck, like if this is the smell you're going for. It's just a nice, sweet, basic, cakey gourmand. Nothing really to write home about, but like nothing remotely offensive to me. I will say, like, of all of them, again, I go back to, like, this is the one I liked the most. It's a great layering fragrance. Like, it's great. You can spray it in your hair. Like, I just like their mist. You know, they do their job. I don't expect more from them than what they are. And, you know, truth be told, I think it's a pretty decent value, especially like when I paid $5.95 for it, to give you like a nice basic vanilla scent. It also, like, in truth, because it is a birthday cake thing, like this paired with the lotion, which they had on sale, is such a cute birthday present. Like if you have to give a gift, you know, I would definitely recommend it. I do like it, and for that reason, this is gonna come in at my #1 in terms of my Milk Bar ratings. Now, coming in at my #2 in terms of my favorites of this line. Here we have, guys, the cereal milk, and like, as you can see, it's got a cute little straw too. I really like I like the packaging. You know, they definitely did a great job with this. It's really cute. It's fun. It definitely evokes that like milk bar vibe. And, you know, I like it. Can't complain about that. So, cereal milk. Let me give it a nice spray again. Okay. Now, this is 100% Captain Crunch and milk. If you are looking to smell like that, just envision what Captain Crunch milk will smell like. And that is 100% what this scent is. And I really like it. I can't say like on the day-to-day I want to smell like this, but in the evening it's like a nice cozy gourmand. Like I definitely can see like taking a nice shower, using the lotion, and just giving this like a little spritz before bed. I will say before I like get further into it, all of these fragrances that I bring to you, I have tested like prior to and lived with. So if I am telling you like it's a go, that's because I've like spent a day with it and I like know how this fragrance evolves over time. Like I'm not spraying it out for the first time. I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's fair to super hype a fragrance, having just smelled it once, having not experienced it, and then like finding out down the road that you guys didn't like it, and guess what? I didn't like it either. So I will say like these two, definitively, I have like lived with for a little bit, definitely have worn, and of this line, they're definitively my favorite. So again, straight up Captain Crunch and milk, nothing too complicated. I would not expect anything more of it. Like people were like, oh, I wonder if it smells like Fruity Pebbles milk. No, it doesn't. This is really like, I've never, interestingly enough, I remember when Christina first opened up the milk bar and they served, from what I remember, like you could go in there and you can buy like cereal milk to drink. And I never tasted it because I was just like, honestly, for what they were charging, I could make my own at home if I really wanted to go down that road, which I didn't. I used to just, like I said, swing by maybe and pick up, like if I had to get a birthday gift or something or bring something to someone's house, I might get a few of the birthday cake truffles because those were really the bomb. They were great. But as far as the cereal milk soft serve goes, I've never tasted that. But I digress. If you are looking for straight up Captain Crunch milk, you've got it. That's it. There's no Fruity Pebbles here. There's no, someone said Frosted Flakes. There's definitively no Frosted Flakes. Like this, I know my Captain Crunch, and this is Captain Crunch. Hands down. Okay, so now in the third place. In the third place, we have Raspberry Holiday Pie Bar. Now, I was like very curious to smell this because like there were people who were like, oh, it smells like a jelly donut. It smells like this. It smells like that. I did not expect that. I expected it to have like sort of a cereal-y and raspberry jammy type of vibe. So let me walk you through it. I mean, it's beautiful. It's 100% raspberry. There is really, really, really nothing more to it. It's a very pretty, light, airy scent. Very pretty, light raspberry. Of them, I definitively think like this is the weakest by far in terms of like longevity, projection, all the above. But that being said, I genuinely like it. I think it's pretty, and I think like layered with lotion, it'll be like absolutely delightful. It's slightly less gourmand. It has like a little bit of a kind of raspberry floral quality. Like it's tasty in a fragrance form. I like it. I like it. I think spring, summer would be perfect. It's not what I'm expecting, honestly, this time of year, but like, truth be told, like out of a shower, you know, on your way home from the gym, like this is a nice refresher. It smells pretty. It will not offend anyone, and I like it. I like it. Is it a love? No. None of these are truthfully a love for me. They're nice. Like, they're pleasant. They're not offensive. For their price, they're like, for their price, $5.95, they are what they are. And I like them. Like, probably share them with my 11-year-old daughter. But I like them. raspberry holiday pie, it's okay. It's straight up raspberry. There's no, I wanted like butteriness. I wanted something more because I know Christina like uses a ton of butter in all her recipes. If you've ever done any of her online cooking classes or whatever, during baking classes during COVID, you ever looked through her recipe books, like butter galore. I'm not getting any of that here. Just pretty raspberry. The end. And that's what I got. And then coming in last, I am so confounded by this fragrance. I really truthfully don't get it. So when I say I live with them, I live with them. This I wore for probably like 2 days straight. And here's the thing. So this, okay, let me get into it, sorry. This is the cinnamon sugar pretzel cookie. Now when you spray it out, that's precisely what it smells like to start. But then there was something weird that happened and I just can't. So like when I sprayed it initially, I was like, all right, I imagine this is 100% gonna smell like a mall pretzel. A mall pretzel. Like if you go to Aunt Annie's and you get one of those like cinnamony, yeasty soft pretzels that just are just like sweet and delicious. So it's like Cinnabon in pretzel form. And that was fully what I was expecting here. And again, upon initial spray, you get hit with the cinnamon. That's fully what I get. But then it was weird. Like I sprayed it again this morning and my oldest is 13. And I was like smelling it. And I said to him, does this smell good to you? And he said to me, and this is when it like totally went off in my head. He's like, it smells almost like Axe cologne or like one of those, there's something masculine about it. He didn't say that specifically. He said it smells like Axe cologne with like a cinnamon bun. And once he put it out there, I could not get it out of my head. There's something so weird about how this fragrance plays out over the course of a day that I just don't fully get it. When I first put it on, I asked my husband, I'm like, what are your thoughts on it? He was like, this smells good. It's a nice, you know, he's like, you smell baked. Baked. Like that's his word for using like a, you know, your gourmand. It smells like, you know, a cookie. It smells like something coming out of the oven and like delightful. There's something weird about how this goes over time. Like it almost has like a weird cologne-y undertone, and I can't explain it. Like there's nothing in the notes. It's just something in how it evolves. And it's what's strange about it is like it goes from like a soft pretzel to, which has its own unique smell, to like rip open a bag of rolled gold and like stick your head inside and it smells like a hard baked pretzel. There's something really weird about it. I don't love it. Of them all, still now that I think about it in retrospect, I probably would have picked the peppermint bark one over this because I still don't want to smell like peppermint bark. But I don't really get where this goes. Like I liked how the journey started, but I really found like the transition very strange, and I'm not that into it. So, I mean, those are my hot takes on it. You know, take it for what it's worth. All of them have their own element of tastiness. They're really cute. They're probably going to make great stocking stuffers. I actually, with the sale, managed to pick up, they also have the laundry detergent, which I am currently washing everyone's clothes in with right now, and I can get back to you on how that smells. But all in all, if I had to pick, I would still go back to saying that cereal milk and the Milk Bar birthday cake are my two favorites, with this probably being stronger, yet like stronger in terms of favorites, but like strange. Like I don't, again, know that I want to smell like these things. So it's very confusing. I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about this line. Like I love Bath and Body Works. I get like they were trying to do something like fun, young, and innovative, but like this is still like maybe a little too weird for me. Anyway, those are my takes on it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I look forward to hearing all your feedback on this as well. Feel free to comment, share, let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know any recommendations you have. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. Thanks for stopping by.